Pure bait. 4.2 is the biggest bait patch we've ever seen, and it's happening during the anniversary. Our jades, and more importantly, our wallets are in great danger. And it's not just the anniversary, it's the lead up, the anniversary itself, and then what's coming after. Let's break it down. So first, the preamble. We've got uncertainty before the patch. The reason why is because there's a rumoured collab of 4.3 units. I'm not going to leak it, I'm not going to spoil it, but just be aware that this is probably going to happen, apparently, and if it does, it means there's going to be a large point of FOMO before the 4.2 patch. Why? Because our shop resets, the first time buy, so players are going to want to spend in order to get this before it disappears, because once 4.2 hits, it's already too late, it's gone. Now, what does 4.2 give us? It gives us 2 anniversary characters. Now this is hype, right? You've got Silverwolf, you've got the Yai Miko character, Ivan whatever she's called. These are the 2 Elation carries, right? Now Elation is not good so far. It's okay. But these 2 characters should push it into that tier where it outperforms what we've had beforehand, which means the meta is telling you, you need to go for this now. You need to invest, and you're going to feel pressured to do so. I would suggest you don't. And the reason why is because all the content for Elation is going to span the 4.x cycle. Now what does that mean? It means that your final teams for Elation are just guesses. Anyone on YouTube, on Reddit, wherever, can make as much rubbish as they want about where Silverwolf is going to be, where Yai is going to be, but it's all just speculation. Now, it might be intellectual speculation, but it is speculation at the end of the day. And what this means is you've got plenty of characters that might come later, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, that might completely change these teams. If you're investing in Elation right now, what you are doing is you're gambling. You are investing on somebody else's decision without fully knowing it yourself. And the problem is, they don't know it either. They don't work at Oyo. They haven't seen how all the builds are going to go. They don't know how the developers are going to change this. You are risking everything on some random person's decision. So I would suggest holding back on Elation unless you are very happy with how it currently performs and how it performs with the characters you have or you try to get. Don't just think, oh, Silverwolf is going to be great in the future because another character is going to come out. Ashvale was massively changed between his previous testing iterations to what he launched with. And we're seeing this more and more. These characters are coming out in ways where we think, oh, this is going to save follow-up teams. It doesn't. Talking about Elation not being complete, I also want to say that Elation requires as many Elation units as possible. This is how it's built. The more Elation units you have, the more Elation mechanics get triggered. This basically means you want a full team of Elation, most likely in the future. So until we're at like 4.4, 4.5, we're not really going to know what a full Elation team is going to look like. And by the time we get to that point, the patch is almost over, the expansion's almost over. It's going to be going up to 5.x in like what? After 3.8, 3.7? Do you really want to invest in Elation to only get half an expansion worth of it? I feel like Elation is a joke, honestly. I feel like it is going to be strong for a few patches and then it's going to be replaced. It's going to just make people annoyed. You're going to overly invest in characters that just aren't going to synergize unless you have a full Elation comp. And once you've made a full Elation comp, you've invested Eidolons, you've invested light cones, you've invested into 4 different characters, and by the time you've done that, the new shiny thing in 5.x is going to come out. The next part of a FOMO is the rumoured collabs. We don't know what they are. When we do get these, that's going to trigger a lot of FOMO as well, because people are going to want to pull on the latest shiny anniversary as well as the collab, and if something comes out later in 4.4 which might, let's say, boost some hold playstyles to make them stronger, or finish off Elation, you are going to be very strained for resources. So I just really want to reiterate here, spend carefully, spend only what you want to spend, and if you are doubting it, switch the game off. Stop looking at Star Rail content. Just do something else and come back to it later when you're feeling grounded.